Good morning, ladies. Don't lick the thing. That's my ruler.
That's how we start. Well, we're a distance apart, but I don't know what was on the end of that.
Social distancing here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk.
That really doesn't look too bad. Two big guys. I mean,
well, there are certainly two big guys on there.
Yeah, so
that looks okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Take the Points edition, and Lucas is here. How about it? There is Lucas Vaughan, as we are going a little bit of a little short today, but there's reasons.
Yep.
We have there are certainly reasons for our. This is about the only time he and I are ever short. As
when they put all this group together, is it by amount of people or is it by body mass? Because really, we've got the mass of 5, 6 people, really.
If you bring women into the mix.
Yeah, I mean, normal sized human beings. What's normal? Like 5'8" to 185 pounds.
So you're saying of a group of 10, you and I are already up to 3 or 4.
At least I'm saying at least 4, if not 5 people. So we're half of a group the way it is.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm doing the math in my head, and I'm really kind of wishing I hadn't.
Yeah, I mean, if you put our 300 pound together at 600 pounds, that's enough for
3 bills and change. Through 3 bills. I'm 3 bills and change.
Oh,
and
me too.
Maybe a little bit too. We might be getting close, inching a little closer to 7. Who knows? Well, no, none of that though. We'll let you guys make your own bets on that. And
it's the only thing you're betting on.
No. Oh no, we've got stuff to bet on here a little bit later today. You are watching Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. I understand that Jamie Hodges has left the building.
He is doing his best for social distancing, and he's doing a good job at it.
He is staying as far away from the world.
Civilization, for the most part.
Civilization, and sitting out there and enjoying himself, and our occasional person up here, commentator, is Micah Vaughan.
Yeah.
Also social distancing with Jamie.
They're social distancing together a little closer than we are, but they're together.
Social distancing also with a purpose is Brian Turner. We wish Brian the best in his self-imposed isolation, and that kind of stinks for him.
It does. But that's what he's got to do. In this era right now that we're in, he's got to do something like that.
Well, if you think happens to Kevin Durant, it can happen to anybody.
Tom Hanks, Idris Elba.
Who? Idris Elba.
Yeah, he's got it now. And
Rita Wilson.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks' wife.
Hit everybody.
Who's the one I heard?
Those are all rich people, so maybe maybe it's only the rich people. If that's the case, I am completely safe. I can lick whatever I want to lick.
Safe and sound. There you go. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. What is going on around the area? Let's tell you a little bit of what's going on or what may or may not be going on. Well, I think most of these things probably are not going on, but Heritage Woods at 1:30 today having their big banana split social. That has been canceled. Taco in a bag, bingo, and popcorn at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. That is too bad. That is
a lot going on there. Taco in a bag, popcorn, and bingo social.
That's the thing. You've got taco in a bag, popcorn, and bingo. You've got 2 things. Actually, 3 that you kind of need your fingers to eat.
Yeah.
And then you've also got to use a dauber to mess with the board.
Sounds like a mess.
That sounds like at least the potential for a mess. Well, thank heavens they're not going to do it today. Also, book and buy and bake sale. This is at the Marion County Extension Office. I'm sorry, it's at the Marion County HCE in Salem. That's at 1404 East Main Street. Book and bake sale. Now, this one they have not said whether it's canceled or not. So hopefully you can still go by there, make a donation to help the scholarship fund, because this is going to help out the kids in Marion County get a scholarship. If you want more information, you can give them a call, 548-1446. How about on Saturday? I have one going on here on Saturday that I guarantee is going on. The Hope Ministries Food Pantry will be open Saturday, tomorrow, from 9 a.m. till, at 9 a.m. until they run out of food, I guess. And that's down in Fairfield due to the COVID-19 epidemic. They're going to ask everyone remain in their vehicles, and they'll be doing drive-through distribution. They'll have all food packaged as well as boxed up for folks so that they don't have to get out of their car. There will be no need to bring any containers this month for the food, so that's good. Please be considerate of others. It may be a little bit of a line. It says here, please be considerate of others and the community. They will have folks available to help with organization, and they're asking folks also to please be patient and know that they are there to help, especially during this time of crisis. That's pretty cool. Up in Effingham, is anything still going on up there? Live music canceled. Skylar Rogers and the Blue Diamonds celebrating Women 2020 Ladies Night Out canceled. The Lenten Fish Meals. Now this one may still be on. Country Roads Catering doing Lent fish meals, and I believe they have not canceled that yet, so that's still possibly on. And that is those are today's. Also, another couple of live music. Garrett Burris, who's been on the show, supposed to have a show tonight. Gone, buzz. Big Fish, No Fish Fry is canceled. Easter Carrot class canceled. No, that's online. So that's still on. The Easter Carrot class with Stang Arts. That they're going to do that online. So you can look that up online and you'll be able to find that. You know, the one that bothers me is that's canceled is the woodpeckers and walnuts at Ballard Nature Center.
I got nothing.
I figure that they would they have woodpeckers on site banging on walnuts trying to open them up, or what would that go? How would that go?
Maybe they provide the walnuts and you just watch woodpeckers.
Just watch woodpeckers bang on walnuts trying to knock them open.
I got it. That's it.
That sounds pretty fun.
I mean, your definition of fun and mine are different, but it's something.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
You know what? I just spent the entire day in my house with my 4 kids and my wife. You know what? That sounds pretty good. That'd be a lot more quiet than my house was.
Well, you have 4 kids under the age of 11.
Well, 9, yeah. 9's my oldest.
9 and younger.
It was the 3-month-old and then 17-month-old that really, that was difficult. And I don't have a big house.
I appreciate you coming out to the show today.
Yeah, I appreciate you inviting me today for an hour.
You could have stayed home. You're exactly right. You could have stayed home. What else is going on? This is a National Kick Butts Day. National Kick Butts Day is a national day of activism that empowers youth to stand out, speak up, and seize control against big tobacco. This day not only empowers students to say no to tobacco, but also gives them tools to become a tobacco-free generation. However, they can't do it alone. They require the support and conversations with their families, teachers, and communities at large. Around the United States, a lot of folks will have health advocates, probably organized events that they have already canceled, and providing education for a tobacco-free lifestyle. What can you do to get involved? Well, don't smoke. Write to policymakers, make yourself heard, speak out and promote policies. You've never been a smoker?
I have never been a consistent smoker, no. I have
occasionally.
Yeah. Youthful indiscretions of trying to figure things out, but no, I've never been a full-time smoker.
Have you ever bought a pack?
Yeah. Again,
here and there.
Kid stuff. Yeah. Not kid, I guess, young adult stuff.
Young adult stuff. Yeah. See, now you can't even be a kid to buy a pack. Right. You got to be 21. This is also on more fun. This is National Ravioli Day. Absolutely. National Ravioli Day celebrates a pasta that's fun and versatile. Observed on March 20th each year, pasta lovers dive into this food holiday. Ravioli are a traditional type of Italian food pasta made up of a filling sealed between 2 layers of thin egg pasta. Do you know how a ravioli got popular in the United States?
No.
Famous chef. Actually, a non-existent chef.
Okay.
Chef Boyardee.
All right.
That's how ravioli got famous throughout the United States.
So is toasted raviolis included in this?
That is an outstanding question. And I can answer that question with one word. Yes. We turned to St. Louis, Missouri to learn about toasted ravioli by accident. A ravioli fell into the fryer at Old Donnie's back in the 1940s. Thank heavens. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. As with some accidents, the crisp ravioli earned a place on the menu, or so the story goes. I must tell you, and I have been a ravioli cook for my entire life. Mm-hmm. When I was one of 5 children, the fourth of 5 children, fourth and fifth, same time, and we were often left to, by our own wits, make lunch or take care. The fridge was our oyster, and we could go in and do whatever we want. And I used the deep fryer and the ravioli that was supposed to be boiled and just tossed them in.
Quicker that
way. And then you find some kind of tomato sauce in the fridge, and off you go.
Yeah, I'm a toasted ravioli guy.
I was making toasted ravioli at the age probably of 8 or 9 years old, which may explain a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say.
May explain a lot. What else is going on? What's on Wabash? What do you want to see on television? Well, I'll tell you what. No sports coverage really to look at. However, we do have here on this very channel, after this very show, 10 o'clock this morning, going to start the marathon again. We are showing all the sports events from the first two seasons, I guess, of the year, the fall season and the winter season, and who knows where we are in the chase right now. But by golly, leave it right here on this channel, and you'll be able to watch basketball, football, volleyball.
Get any baseball in there?
Have some fall baseball.
Fall baseball, a little of it.
Do have some fall baseball. I saw a game earlier on Wednesday of North Clay playing Altamont.
Okay.
In fall baseball. So yeah, do stay right here on this channel if you're looking for some sports, some relatively current high school sports. There you go. I don't know where to put the betting lines on that though.
That's to say, I'd still miss them.
We'd still lose, wouldn't
somehow.
You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Take the Points edition. That's Lucas. I'm Bruce. We'll be back right after this. Do please stick around.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
You're a villain.
That's exactly right. Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. I understand that there is another national day today that we missed.
Oh, the National Drink at the River Day?
Yeah, National Refreshments by the River. National Refreshments by the way, we want to say hello to the fans watching down in Golconda.
Yep, down at Roper's Landing in Golconda.
Thanks again those are good fans.
Yeah, they are.
They watch all the time. Mm-hmm. And that's we appreciate that for sure. Okay. You want me to tell you about my weekend where I was?
Yes, I do.
Because you were here whenever we found out last Friday night during the last segment of the show. By the way, I've been told by several folks who watched the last segment of the show last Friday morning, or we taped it on Wednesday afternoon, who saw the last segment a week ago right now, that they were very pleased and somewhat surprised by my ability to keep it together in the final segment.
Yeah, you didn't see him the next day, though.
You didn't see him. You didn't see me the next 10 minutes. So
a lot changed in 7 days.
A lot changed in 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, 7 days ago when we were doing this show, we were trying to figure out how we were going to handicap basketball games with nobody in the stands.
Right.
And very, very shortly, a day after that, it turned out it didn't matter.
There were games taking place last Wednesday night with folks in the stands.
Yep.
And at the Big Ten tournament, that's why I figured, okay, we're going to go ahead and they'll play that out with folks in the stands. No big deal.
That quickly changed.
And that quickly changed during the show.
Yep.
Okay, right. So I figure, I'll just go on up to Indianapolis, enjoy the time, spirit of Bon Ami with all the friends and folks up there, and that go to the town, whether their game's on or not. I reached Indianapolis at 10 minutes till noon Eastern time. 10 minutes till noon Eastern time. At 5 minutes till noon Eastern time, 5 minutes out of my car was when they canceled the tournament. I was standing there talking to the other folks who were going, and we're there 5 minutes, and we get the knowledge on our phones. There's not going to be a all-together tournament. By golly, that stung.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a stinger.
I mean, but how was the Airbnb? Was it nice? Nice place?
It was actually pretty nice. It was actually very comfortable. And thanks to those folks. There may have been some rule breaking there.
I think they'd have to understand right now.
I think they would have to be able to understand the occasional breaking of a rule. But, okay, so we go ahead and we go out into the city on Thursday and Friday afternoons. Into Indianapolis, there was nobody there. There was nobody downtown. Restaurants were empty. Sports bars were empty. You want to see TV. We went to dinner on the Thursday night at St. Elmo's. St. Elmo's Steakhouse. We walked in, we got a table immediately. They had reservations for 680.
Oh, man.
Going into the day. By the time we got there, they had seated, and we're only going to seat about 350. Oh,
wow.
So they were half of what they were expecting. And presumably the rest of the weekend was going to be the same way,
if not worse.
I mean, we didn't go back after Thursday night. It costs a little bit of money to go to St. Elmo's. Good steak, by the way, outstanding steak. Got a fine filet mignon. So Friday, Actually, the weirdest thing that happened on Thursday that I didn't even see until Friday, the Big East tournament started to play. Can you imagine being your Creighton or was it St. John's?
Yeah, it's Creighton somebody. I can't remember who it was now either.
Creighton or St. John's, they go ahead and start playing. People have wagered, there were bets placed.
People in the stands?
People in the stands, only fans. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, only families.
Yeah, but there are people there.
There are people there, and they were making some noise.
Yeah.
There was a good crowd noise there. Maybe not on the court, but at least on television, a good crowd noise. And 2 minutes to go in the first half, They say once halftime comes, it's over.
Yep.
Why'd they stop after the game had already started?
I think they realized it didn't matter.
They realized they weren't going to
because they weren't going to play the rest of them. So this game doesn't mean anything. Why keep them here? So I mean, if I was a player, I'd obviously wanted to finish the game. But
well, of course, it was close. But it was short. It was 23-21.
They knew there weren't going to be more games. So, and at that point, I think we all knew.
I think we all kind of. But I will tell you one thing, and this is a shout out to the folks of Indiana. We were walking by on Thursday afternoon. We were walking by the Bankers Life Fieldhouse or whatever, Old Conseco, whatever it's called nowadays, and. Yeah, it was raining, so we got to get somewhere. We went to the first door that we could find that we could get into. Looked like a sports bar. It was an OTB.
Okay.
OTBs now in Indiana are also taking sports betting. So this place had all the sheets out for all the games. So I sat there and I collected sheets for all the games. I forgot to bring them with me today. But Indiana has a pretty fun little system set up. That if we could get set up in Illinois, come on, Illinois, what are you waiting on?
You'd be lucky to see that next year at this time.
Do you think so?
The way Illinois drags their feet and doesn't, it just seems to mess up a sure thing. All they got to do is look over to Indiana. Indiana's got it right now. To me,
Indiana's got it right.
They got it right, and it's how easy would it be just say, "Oh, you've got it right. Let's go. Let's copy that. It's already the groundwork's already laid."
And that's the other thing. This was right across the street from the field house.
Yeah.
So, and the way these tournaments are set up, you go in, you watch the first game, or you go in, watch the second game, or you don't go to that session, you go later on. This was perfect.
Yeah.
This would have been
That would have been nice there.
It would have been nice to watch the basketball. So we ended up watching horse racing all day long. Which is fun, too.
I did that a couple of times when I was younger, yeah.
It was a good time. I ended up losing over the course of the 2 days that we went. Since we do always give our wagering here, I ended up losing about $5 the first day, and I ended up losing about $10 the second day. However, I will tell you, I'm on the second day, on Friday, we came back Saturday because we didn't want, it was depressing enough. I will tell you, I lost my first 9 bets of the day on.
It's a good run
on Friday to come back to $10.
Yeah, that's a good run.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I felt really, really good about that.
Salvaged your day.
I salvaged my day. I salvaged my weekend.
That's one of those things where you bet heavy on Hawaii after midnight and then you just go to bed.
It was. That's exactly right.
I need this to come tonight. I need this tonight.
This was one of those days where I'd gone to the ATM just to make sure I was going to be able to come back and enjoy the rest of the weekend, and then ended up not having to go to the ATM. So that was a nice way to go.
Yeah.
What'd you do without basketball?
I don't even remember. How about that answer? Something with my family. I've zoned it out.
I'm glad your mother's watching. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. We're going to take the points. We're going to talk NFL free agency right after this word.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Take the Points edition. Right there is Lucas Vaughan. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining in. And we talked a little bit about Indiana. Before we get to NFL, how about Vegas?
I don't think there's any reason to go right now.
There really isn't, unless you really want to go have a nice landing spot to go to the Grand Canyon from.
Yeah, you could probably get a tour and a flight for cheap. Can't find a hotel room. Well,
they've closed the hotels.
They've closed the casinos. They've
closed the casino hotels too.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, this is a tricky time, that's for sure. All right, but the one thing that is still going is the NFL season never stops, does it?
No, not right now. They're continuing everything.
Speaking of Vegas taking a hit, they've already canceled the NFL draft.
The live draft. The draft is still happening. There just won't be a live draft with the fans like they did in what was last year? Nashville last year. Chicago the year before.
Maybe Philadelphia there for Chicago before that.
But huge crowd show up for that. But yeah, they've canceled the live portion of all that.
And by huge, I don't know what you think of as huge. But
shut down
500,000 people.
Yeah, shut things down huge.
500,000 people. And granted, you can have groups of 10 in the here in the state of Illinois. I figure let's figure 50,000 times larger than that.
It's be a big enough group.
A little bit too big. So that's gone. The biggest thing going into free agency for the months, the weeks, the days going into NFL free agency, what is going to happen to Tom Brady?
And a lot of the quarterbacks. To me, the quarterback movement, older quarterback movements was the biggest thing in free agency.
The buzz behind the Drew Brees down at New Orleans left in a hurry.
Yep.
He said the only team he's going to sign with is New Orleans. He's not.
He signed a 2-year, $50 million.
He signed a couple of year, $50 million. You look at some other.
The Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers ends up signing. Well, see, now that's you realize that Jamie's watching, and you had to bring up Phillip Rivers.
Absolutely, that's the reasoning. Jamie gets a deal with Phillip. Now, I asked Jamie about that, and he was fine with it.
What is the view from Indianapolis on?
Andy says Jamie says it's okay because this gives Jacoby Brissett time to heal up. Phillip Rivers is a 1-year stopgap kind of guy, and I thought,
We've got in this office we have Don Booker, good friend, who works on computers. He's one of the geniuses when it comes to computers. He also goes to 2 or 3 indie games a year, 2 or 3 home games a year. Yeah, he wasn't that big a fan.
No, but if Jacoby's hurt and he's out for the season, they got to have something there, and I figure figure, maybe Phillip Rivers is just that little stopgap. That's not. At least he's got a proven track record of, throwing interceptions and stuff like that, not winning, but it's a track record.
Yeah. Well, if you saw Phillip Rivers toward the last 3 or 4 games of last year, you probably hope he was hurt.
Yeah,
and then not telling anybody that he was hurt because he couldn't throw the ball.
Well, you could say the same thing about Tom Brady because the last handful of games.
By the way, I will say the same thing. I will say,
but that's what we're talking about. These are Tom Brady's going to be 43 in August. Phillip Rivers is 38, 39, 40 years old. Tom Brady or Drew Brees was old. These are older quarterbacks at the end of their careers, and yet Tom Brady is planning to sign. Well, when we're taping this, he hasn't signed yet, but he's going to sign all points
with Tampa Bay for $60 million.
Yeah, 2 years, $30 million a year is what I've seen.
And apparently, the New England Patriots really never made a serious run at him, did they?
Not that I saw. And Tom Brady thanked everybody. Tom Brady's going to. He's a politician, is what he is. He glad to hand everybody on the way out. But what Tom Brady did see is Mike Evans and that Chris Godwin kid down there. Now, what he does is he's got talent.
There's Tom Brady.
That looks weird. Wow.
Tom Brady in the Tampa Bay uniform right there. Now this is kind of this is an illustration, of course. But yeah, there's Tommy.
Maybe they bring back the old Bucks uniform.
That's what I was getting to.
That'd be sharp.
Bring back the cream sickles.
Oh, bring back the old school ones that Tom probably in that.
Put at least they have to do that. Bring back the creamsicle Buccaneers costume. I was looking for that picture. I couldn't find Tom Brady in a creamsicle. That would have been. Well, that would have been worth it to me because you realize that I'm not a big Tom Brady.
You are not. He's your number one villain.
Number one villain. That's exactly right. Number one villain. But all right, how's this going to work? You say they've got weapons, receivers. They've got.
Better than what he had in New England last year for darn sure.
Certainly better. But will Mike Evans outrun all these throws? Can Tom Brady still chuck it deep?
Hey, he'll just have to throw it quicker.
He's certainly going to have to throw it quicker because he's behind the Buccaneers' offensive line.
Well, I see that the Buccaneers, they're going to have to step. If you get Tom Brady and you pay him $60 million for 2 years, your next step is to make sure your offensive line is good enough. So they'll draft offensive line, they'll sign offensive line to protect him, and then you've got the wide receivers on the outside. They got a solid tight end, that O.J. Howard kid. The offensive side looks good. And the defensive side last year, I think, ranked number 5 in football. So
the defensive side was actually pretty good, other than that doggone 30 times they got stuck in stuck in a hole by the interception.
Yeah.
And what was it? 7 pick sixes or 6 pick sixes?
A lot of them.
It was. I think his last pass.
It was
Jameis Winston's last pass as a yeah. That's right. Winston's last pass as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer
in overtime
was an overtime pick six.
Yes, it was. Yep, got my overthink. Thank you, Jameis.
Jameis is still a free agent.
You get some crab legs, you can just go on the couch, son.
Where's Jameis going to sign? Do we know?
New England.
He might. You never know.
I don't know.
Maybe, I tell you what, if Bill Belichick thinks that he...
Oh, there's no way Belichick and James can get along. Zero chance. That wouldn't happen. That's not happening. Never mind. Retract that statement. It's not even funny because that's scary.
That'd be great.
Oh man.
That'd be just great. See New England. Okay. Is New England going to go into the season with Jarrett Stidham?
Maybe.
Or are they going to draft the guy?
See, Cam Newton's still out there and Jameis Winston are still out there. They're both established quarterbacks, and you say what you will about them.
Cam Newton's injured.
Cam Newton, he says he's not as injured. As injured as he was. So you've still got those two guys out there to fill a hole somewhere if need be. But I think the draft's going to have 4 I think 4 quarterbacks in the first round. So
what we're going to do, we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more about that draft, as well as the other biggest deal of the free agency period, which was more surprising by about tenfold than the Tom Brady thing.
it was a very, very good trade.
It was
For one side.
For one side, it was an outstanding trade. That's Lucas. I'm Bruce. We'll be back right after this word on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. That is Lucas Vaughan, and we are appreciative of you tuning in. We're talking NFL signings and trades and free agencies and all that kind of stuff. And by far, the most astonishing move had to be pulled off by the Houston Texans. Bill O'Brien able to acquire David Johnson from the Arizona Cardinals for just for just a 4th-round pick and some guy named Hopkins.
Yeah, some secondary wide receivers named Hopkins. You know, David Johnson hadn't had a full productive season, and he only had one since 2017.
And that was it. It was 2017.
That's all he's had.
It has been not good since then. And he's still owed $25 million.
Yeah.
That the Texans took on.
Yep.
The Texans took on.
The Cardinals no longer have to deal with.
Cardinals don't have to deal with that. They have DeAndre Hopkins, arguably the top receiver in the league, certainly in the top 3.
Yep.
You'd have to. I don't know who you'd put even better than.
I'd put him on the top right now. I mean I'd call him number 1.
And what do you think Kyler Murray's reaction was when he saw that DeAndre Hopkins was coming to the Cardinals?
He'd probably still underthrow him, but I'm not a huge Kyler Murray guy. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins ain't going to block for him. So, but no, I mean, you look at Hopkins and Kyler Murray, and then they did the franchise tag on the kid they got off the junk heap last year.
Yeah.
The running back, I can't think of his name off the top of my head now, but
31 Killington or whatever his name is or something.
Yeah.
What the heck was his name?
Yeah, I can't think of it now, but yeah, I mean, obviously a huge upgrade there, and I don't understand what Bill O'Brien's doing. I mean, nobody else seems to either.
I was going to say, has he justified or tried to justify?
I saw something in there where it said that DeAndre Hopkins was asking for an extension in the high $100 million range, and they weren't going to pay it, so they were trying to get anything. And if he said
2 years under control.
He said he wasn't. Well, does that matter in the NFL anymore? He said he wasn't going to show up if he didn't get an extension. I think they said, you know what, we're just not going to deal with it. But I still think they could have got more. I mean, the Bills went out and got Stephon Diggs. Fantastic for a first rounder.
There's our good friend DeAndre as a Cardinal there. I think that's a kind of faked out too. Here's DeAndre back when he was there.
Yep.
DeAndre Hopkins he is basically your definition of a stud.
Yeah. I mean, I would say he's the top wide receiver in the league right now. He goes years without dropping passes.
He has had it was a 18.
Yeah, last year. Yeah, year before. Yeah.
Yeah.
One year without a dropped pass.
They threw, and he caught 140 or so passes. Mike Thomas might be considered better than Hopkins, and
not as much of a deep threat, but yeah. I mean, there's only a couple guys that are even in the conversation. So
right. Wow. Any other moves of the NFL that surprised you? The Bears, have they finally given up on Mitch Trubisky? You realize you knew I had to talk about Nick Foles. So he signed for $13 million.
Yeah.
That's backup money.
He restructured his contract also in there. So, it's not
somebody else. Yeah, he's still pretty good money.
Yeah. So they restructured his contract, but it's still Mitch, and they got Foles. And in this league anymore, you need two quarterbacks. I don't care what anybody says. Nick Foles stepped in for Carson Wentz 2 years ago and
won the Super
Bowl. So I have no problem with them getting him. I still think it's Mitch's job to lose, but it's nice to have somebody like Foles because they put in Chase Daniel last year. Chase Daniel, I think they realize he's not a starter in the NFL.
No, he's not. He's 33 years old.
He's not. So they went out to find somebody that has been a true starter in the past, and I'm fine with this deal.
Chase Daniel, he by the way, signed elsewhere too.
Where'd he go?
He signed with the Lions. That's what I was thinking, $13 million. He signed like 3 years for $13 million. Now, that's backup money. That's $4.5–5 million a year. That's what they pay.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that
he'd sign with the Lions.
The Lions signed him. I mean, if they looked at what he did, now everybody says he's a great backup quarterback. He's great in the training rooms and on all the tables. But you saw him on the field. He wasn't a starter.
No, he's not.
He's not a starter, and he's not going to lead a team to the playoffs in the Super Bowl.
Well, that's the thing. They're still playing on Matt Stafford, leading them to the playoffs.
Yeah. How's that gone so far?
Not real well. Teddy Bridgewater, another backup last year, now back into the
But he was a starter in Minnesota before he tore his knee completely apart. Right. So Teddy Bridgewater is kind of a different case. I think he'll be fine.
Well, okay, let's look at Oakland. Since we just talked about we've talked about the Colts quarterback situation. We've talked about the Bears situation. Oakland's situation.
And it's still Derek Carr, right?
Yeah, still Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota signed.
Oh, that's right. He did go out there, didn't he?
Marcus Mariota signed for, I don't have how much money, but yeah, he's
at least the backup's not Mike Glennon anymore. So
the backup is no longer Mike.
So there's
Glennon.
that.
Let's see. I'm trying to find where. By the way, Case Keenum has signed with the Browns.
Good for Case. Just keep collecting those checks, Case.
Hey, $6 million a year.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find where Mariota went. Oh, there it is. Oh, it doesn't say how much money he signed with the Raiders. The one other thing before we get out of here, and with Jameis Winston being available, Taysom Hill is signed. Who is you've got. Where in the world then is Winston going to go? We asked you that. Is Newton going to go somewhere? Is the game of musical chairs going to end with those two guys standing?
I think Newton goes somewhere. I don't know about Jameis. Jameis, he's got that reputation of being a head case and throwing picks and not taking care of the ball, and I don't know where he goes, but I hope it's nowhere that I have to watch. So, and I do, I know you want to get out here. I mean,
No, take your time.
the trade that just happened very recently that is Buffalo. Buffalo traded their first round pick for Stephon Diggs and given Josh Allen a deep threat, reliable wide receiver is fantastic.
A second one.
They've
got Brown there too.
I love that.
What's his name? Stephen Brown or whatever his name is. The other guy.
John Brown.
Huh?
John Brown.
John Brown.
Yeah. They got John Brown and Stephon Diggs, and then you throw in the running back that finally got healthy, I hope, and then Josh Allen. I love it. I love that. So,
and another trade that happened that we haven't really talked about at all, and this was just a pick, first round pick, of course, but we've been making a little bit of fun of the Colts signing Phillip Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you get Buckner from San Francisco. That is a massive upgrade.
Yeah, it is.
On the Colts defense.
Yeah,
and the Colts were already had a solid defense.
Yeah, and you're right though. That first round pick for him, that's a tough one, but
it's a 14th pick or something like that.
Yeah, but he was a high round first round pick here 3 years ago.
Yeah, and he's all pro level,
right? Relatively young. So the Bears signed Robert Quinn. I would love to have had Robert Quinn 5 years ago, but I mean, I'll take.
I didn't realize the Bears signed Quinn.
Yeah, the Bears signed Robert Quinn when they released Leonard Floyd, which has really underproduced, and it's probably time to move on. They got Robert Quinn, and I hope Robert Quinn can step up and do that role there.
When is Julius Peppers going to be a Bear again? Is he done forever?
I take Julius Peppers. I mean, Julius Peppers, he's got to be running around 40 years old now as a defensive end.
Julius Peppers had a great career.
Yeah, absolutely did.
Absolutely did. Hey, that's Lucas. I'm Bruce. We'll be right back. We're going to find something else to talk about. We've got something else to talk about. More gambling ahead. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. May not even be sports.
Yeah.
Than what we're gambling on next.
I gamble on all kinds of things. I gamble waking up in the morning.
Gamble getting out of bed.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest is Lucas Vaughan. We are talking, let's take the points edition, and we've been talking about, wait a minute.
I feel like I've scooted closer to you. Definitely. All right, we're good.
See, now this isn't bad. 4 feet.
I could cough 4 feet, I think.
I know that I could. Playing tuba, you typically develop the lungs of a gigantic elephant or something.
Yeah, you're a blowhard.
I am a blowhard to start with anyway. All right, a couple final folks that you were going through the numbers that caught your eye.
Jason
Can you
Witten,
believe Jason Witten still plays?
Came back after retiring and being an analyst to Dallas because he wanted to play, and then plays 1 year in Dallas and then goes to Oakland. I find that one odd.
You know, we have gone this whole way without talking about Dallas yet. They went ahead and franchise tagged Dak Prescott. They tagged him, so he's already getting $30 million.
Yep.
He's going to get $32 million. Why they didn't? I guess is he wanting 40 or something? Is that why they didn't sign him?
I don't know what the holdup is on signing him. I mean, they keep committing to him. I mean, what's the difference? I know it sounds odd, but what's the difference in 32 and 40 million? I know it's $8 million, but
they went ahead and signed Amari Cooper for $20 million a year or something like that. So you're looking at. That is a high-priced offensive skill player set with Dak. Zeke already he's in his second year of his new contract.
And Amari.
$20 million a year or something, and then Amari. It was the interesting thing to me was with the Titans. With the Titans, they went ahead and re-signed the quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. He got paid. He got paid $30 million a year or something.
He got good money.
If you recall the Nashville Titans and their run to the AFC Finals, it was all on the back of the running back.
Yeah, and he got franchise tagged instead of get a contract.
He got franchise tag, and the franchise tag for running backs is like $18 million.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
I guess he'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, no little Trail Sprewell. He doesn't have kids to feed or anything, but
no.
But yeah, it's harder to sign a running back, obviously, to long-term contracts because of the wear and tear they take. Right. So,
Derrick Henry is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. One other thing before we get out of there, what do you think Deshaun Watson feels about this whole week's events?
Well, he knows the rest of his wide receivers are glass.
Will Fuller.
They are never healthy, ever. So he is very disappointed. I am sure of that. But he did get a huge weapon in David Johnson back in 2017. So there's that. I mean, if they can use those numbers.
3 years long past David Johnson.
I mean, essentially, he's got Duke Johnson and David Johnson that do the exact same thing. I mean, David Johnson, he's going to catch out of the backfield, and Duke is too. I don't know. Deshaun's not happy.
College basketball, we mentioned it a little bit ago. Was Dayton going to be your pick in the pool?
It probably was not going to be. I probably would have pulled for him most of the tournament, especially when they started running up against the Big Bloods or the Blue Bloods. But they probably wouldn't have been my pick. But
Kansas was going to be the number one seed.
I would not have picked them.
I would actually. I was.
I'm not a Kansas believer. I never will be.
I probably was a Gonzaga believer. I probably was going to go Gonzaga on because I figured they were going to have a relatively easy path.
I don't think it was their year either. They're not as talented as they were last year, and they're not as talented as they're going to be next year. So I don't think this was their year.
Really, who were you thinking?
Besides Illinois,
you can't. It'd be kind of difficult to pick Illinois to win the tournament their first year back.
Would it? Not difficult at all. Especially after I bought them in Calcutta, they were going to be on that line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but no, it's one of those things people always ask me. Which team? Until you see the bracket and the way everything shake out, I don't know. I can't say who I would have picked all the way out there.
That's the thing. This year there was nobody.
Yeah, this was going to be more wide open this year, I think, than Well, any year that I can remember in the past.
See, this is
I wasn't going to pick Baylor.
This is the year where it's easy. It's easier to eliminate teams than pick teams, isn't it?
Yep. Yes, I think so. So I think more this year would have come down to how's everything play out? I wasn't going to take the two number 1 picks, the 4 number 1 picks all the way out. I can tell you that. No. Not this year.
No.
So I don't know.
So everyone looking for things to bet on. Betting is still legal. It's legal in Illinois.
If you can find somewhere to bet.
Yeah, you can go to, actually, up in Chicago, they are betting the juice of 118. 118 on both sides rather than 110.
Woo! They're getting some serious.
They are getting pretty serious.
Dang.
Up there. But there are occasionally offshore you can find, and folks will occasionally use offshore. I'll show it from time to time, or we'll mention offshore, because in offshore they have interesting props.
Yep.
You can also bet on elections.
Yep.
As a matter of fact.
Sure, you can bet on snooker.
You can bet on, actually, I saw a breakdown of Australian rules football.
Yeah.
For this week.
Yeah. If you want to just throw money at something,
Australian rules football, ladies and gentlemen, is going to start on time. I'm just telling you, they're starting on time, and I think it's this weekend. Now, good luck finding it, but they are starting on time.
Whenever I got here today, I looked just to see what lines were available, and there's actually lines available on Chinese Taipei basketball. So, and it's not how many have it and how many don't have it. It's actually lines for numbers.
See, now that's good to hear that the Chinese folks are able to come back out and have crowds, and South Korea is able to. They've got their basketball starting soon too. But if you're wanting something more locally, this is the briefing times for you can bet on the length of Donald Trump's speech tomorrow morning. We're shooting this on the 18th. Sorry to burst your bubble. The Donald Trump speech over or under 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and Mike Pence's speech tomorrow under or over 5 minutes 50 seconds. I got to tell you, and this is the first official briefing of the day, from the first audible word to the moment Trump steps away from the podium, and the briefing has to be tomorrow. So, would you go the over 6 minutes 40 seconds, the under 6 minutes 40 seconds?
Oh, so much political stuff to talk about, but I will not. How about this? I don't care.
Well, you see, now you can bet it.
I will vote on.
We had a vote yesterday.
Under.
I'm not. I would go over. I have a feeling that Mr. Trump will take the opportunity to the president will take the opportunity to really blow and go and try to cheer up the stock market. And now, if I was going to take the under on any of them, I would take the way under on Mike Pence.
Yeah. Yes.
550.
Watch this, Bruce. This is it. This is TV right here. I agree.
I would do that again. I couldn't see you on
I agree.
That is the worst thing that you've ever done.
Yeah.
The other intriguing thing is, and I cut it off, but they have the potential you can bet on who's the potential Democratic nominees.
Yep.
And wow, there's I've got like another half a dozen under there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. So there's, ladies and gentlemen, you can find something to pick out there and to bet on.
Yeah, if you are really jonesing for something, there's stuff to bet on, but you better be really jonesing for it.
I didn't pull the recording, but did you see the marbles?
No.
Marble racing.
Marble racing?
Marble racing. This was the coolest thing. You got to go on YouTube or on Twitter and search marble racing.
All right.
It's about a minute.
There you go.
And a half.
Watch that.
It's about a minute and a half. Go and bet on the one that looks like I can't remember what they were calling it. There's a really good one.
I'm gonna have to trust you. I'll watch it when I go home.
Marble racing, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Lucas Vaughan. Thanks, Lucas.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
See y'all next time. Have a great day.